congratulations, honors graduates. Our student speaker today is Abigail Ruth Corser. She's graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Interior Design. Abby's a native Oregonian, born and raised right here in Portland, and for the past 3 years she's been working toward her bachelor's degree in interior design, and today graduates with honors. Her primary interest of study has been geared toward hospitality, specifically hotels and residential design. Abby plans on staying in the Portland area to further her creative capacities with hopes of starting her own firm someday. We are very, very proud of this young lady. She's done a fine job, and we have a lot of very, very fine graduates here. So, welcome, Abby. Woo! Yeah!
Wow, I cannot believe this moment has finally come. First it was finals week, followed up by an exciting portfolio show earlier this afternoon, and now ending the evening with the best part of all, graduation. It is a total honor to speak to you, my fellow classmates, faculty, family, and friends on this special occasion. But I have to ask the graduates all a question. How many of you are looking forward to finally be getting paid for all of this hard work?
Yeah. Woo!
I know I am. I also look forward to a full 8 hours of sleep each night, no quarterly breakdowns, and time to actually hang out with my friends. What a journey. I would have never guessed 3 years ago that I would be standing here in front of you guys, speaking out my experiences at AI, and the passion that I chased stubbornly to get to this point. In fact, each of you has worked equally as hard to get to this point. And although there may have been several obstacles along the way, you have overcome those obstacles to reach an amazing accomplishment. It is because of our hard work and determination that we are here today being recognized and honored. Each of us has been given a gift and a passion that has developed us into designers that have the ability to impact and change and shape our world. We also have a story. Our story is the one we tell our family and friends of the obstacles we faced and overcame while relentlessly pursuing our education to get one step closer to achieving our professional dreams. Those dreams are the ones that are always in the forefront of our hearts and minds, that keep us striving for the things we want. Those dreams at times may be challenged and seem distant, but it's because of your perseverance and perhaps a hero of some kind that you are sitting in those chairs. Now what I'm about to tell you is my story. What's important to remember is that each and every graduate before me has something like it. A story of why they're here, what their inspiration was, and how they made it to graduation. During high school, I used to watch the cheesiest interior design show on the planet, Trading Spaces. At the time, however, I thought it was the greatest show I had ever seen. Then again, now looking back, I knew nothing about the characteristics of good design and had no clue how horrible their concepts really were. However, it is because of that show that I began having an intense passion for interior design, and as high school was ending and the idea of college was just around the corner, I began looking into the Art Institute of Portland to pursue interior design. I think I always was just so intrigued with the idea that I could create beautiful spaces that weren't only functional, but gave people a healthier and happier environment to be in. I remember when I was touring the school with interest of pursuing interior design, I walked through the interior design department and my jaw dropped. I started thinking, Abby, are you sure you're in the right place? The projects displayed just happened to be the senior thesis projects, and they were so overwhelming to me. The work was beautiful, but I had no clue what AutoCAD or InDesign were, and apparently those programs are important to know in this industry. This was my first experience of facing an enormous obstacle. Did I have the necessary skills and talents to follow my dreams? Could I one day complete my senior thesis project at the Art Institute? Could I really become an interior designer? I began my education here in July of 2006, and it was one of the most exciting times of my life. I was enjoying all of my classes and meeting awesome new people. That was until I got to my AutoCAD 2 class, about 2 years into the program. It was one of the most difficult classes I had taken at the school. Due to a lack of understanding in the first AutoCAD class, I felt very unprepared for the second one. Each week I'd walk into class so discouraged because I could not figure out how to work the program, and I felt like this would be the one thing that would keep me from moving on in my education. It was during this trial that I fully had to rely on God, encouragement from family and friends, and the faculty here at AI. It was because of them that I was finally able to understand the program and pass the class. About a year and a half ago, I hit one of the hardest moments of my time here at AI. I had a couple hard family situations take place, and it led to a complete meltdown in Molly D's office, the Department Director of Interior Design. And when I say meltdown, I mean I was bawling my eyes out like my dog had just been run over. I was at a point where I was feeling extremely exhausted from the workload and feeling like my creative juices were gone. That, with outside family circumstances taking place, I felt like dropping out of school was the best option. However, Molly talked me through my feelings and helped me realize that it is normal for students to feel this way at times. By no means is it a representation of your lack of skills and abilities, but instead a season of exhaustion. I have Molly D's to thank for walking me through that hard time and encouraging me to continue pursuing my dreams. Not only did I finish that quarter just fine, but I was able to complete the rest of my education and stand here today with the rest of you. My story of my experience at AI is one that I will never forget and will continue to look back on as a source of hope and strength for any future obstacles. I would like to thank God for everything He has shown me and taught me while going through this journey at AI. It is because of my family, friends, faculty, and faith in God that I made it. Thank you for that. The point is, we are all here today because we were able to persevere through those challenging times to reach this huge accomplishment. And although our stories may vary, we share a similar one. We were able to get through college no matter how hard it was. We all have our journey, and mine just happens to be what I've spoken about today. And looking back when I was sitting in Molly D's office, that was a huge obstacle I overcame. As I'm sure each of you faced similar obstacles, whether it was a family circumstance, hard breakups, job loss, or difficulty understanding a class. But you have made it. Be proud of the things you have accomplished, and look forward to seeking that dream job of yours. The job economy may seem sparse, but do not look at it as an obstacle you can't face, but one that you will overcome. Congratulations, class of 2009, we did it.